Hello Wargamers and welcome back to Ultimate General Civil War with me, Bubblebox. And at the end of the last battle we took a bit of a bashing, or at least Second Corps, which was our main defensive army on the top of that hill in Malvern Hill, which we did manage to retake by the end of the battle and get a victory. Did take a bit of a bashing, probably lost, it looks like, around 50% of our 2 corps. Also a lot of damage to the commanders. 1 corps though came out relatively unscathed, not too bad at all. They were the reinforcements in the last battle, of course, so they weren't around for quite so long to take quite so much damage. We've got some career points to spend in our barracks. Got lots of damaged or wounded commanders. We've got quite a few that have recovered from their wounds that we can start using. Armory, we've got plenty of weapons to distribute, including lots of Springfield 1855s and a bunch of Harper's Ferries as well. Some nice weapons to distribute to the new recruits. So we're going to do this off camera, and we are in a new part of the campaign. We've got a couple of minors to do and then the major second bull run. So I'm just going to prepare my army off camera, and then we're going to do one of these more minor battles. I'll be right back. I'm back and I've decided to do Kettle Run, for which we can take 7 divisions. I'll show you what I've done with those 7 divisions shortly. But it's the 27th of August 1862, and the rebels have bypassed our defence line along Rappahannock River and strike our supply line. Ewell's division has been spotted at Kettle Run. Lead a division to attack and dislodge the rebels from their position. The rest of your army is needed to move to Manassas Junction. So just before we deploy, I'm just going to show you the division that we're taking with us. The corps that we're taking with us. 7 divisions, and we're going to have 3 full cavalry brigades, because I'm getting reasonably good at using the cavalry now, and they're all melee type cavalry as well. And then 4 full infantry divisions. No artillery on this one. It is an attack mission. I'm hoping to do a bit of a blitzkrieg on this particular mission. So that's the army that we're going to be taking with us. So let's just deploy those first of all. So we'll stick. Oh, is that the right one? First Corps. Yes, it is. Good. So the enemy have got 11,700 soldiers. We've got 10,000, so it's pretty even. So Ewell has deployed his division east of Kettle Run. Attack the rebels and dislodge them from their position. Okay, that's it. Okay, so the rebels are around this area, and we're going to have to move up. Got some high ground here on the right, which we're definitely going to be using to our advantage. And then there are a few forests and trees here, and also in the north of where the rebels are as well. So the plan is going to be to put Averell on the left here, and we're going to move him up to try to do a bit of a diversionary attack on the left flank. And then I think we'll take all the rest of our units, including Manny, Loomis, all the cavalry, McGowan, Ross as well, Hobson, and our wagon of the wagon, General Bubblebox, of course, and our other cavalry. So these guys are all going to go up on the right hand side, and a diversionary attack up on the left. That's the plan. Let's get underway. Pause real quick while we just get our units moving. So we'll break off a few skirmishers just so they can go ahead and check out what's happening. We'll move up this side, move everybody all the way over up to there to start with. And Averell will break off some skirmishers here so that 1 sec can get ahead, just check out what's going on, move them over there. We'll put it on double time just while they're getting into position. So Ewell and his Confederates are holed up in this area. I'm not sure who Ewell is. I have heard the name before, certainly in this game and historically. Not sure what his role was in the Civil War. If you do, let me know in the comments below maybe, as our skirmishers do make their way up quite rapidly, just to try and check out. Might be best just to put them over here just to try and check out what's going on before the main bulk of this battalion arrive. In fact, I might put them in the trees here. Let's put our skirmishers up on top of this hill. So oh, we've engaged. Careful. Oh, there's a spot there as well. Let's pull them back. Oh, they're going to engage. Pull back, pull back. Okay, everyone needs to help out here. That's a full battalion of skirmishers, 500. So, and we're getting hit by the artillery as well. So let's get Averell over here on the left. Pull our skirmishers back as well. Oh, hold on a minute. We've got Early's not having any of it. He's coming in. All guns are blazing. We have spotted the enemy here as well, and they're actually pulling down into the valley to engage with Avril, which is pretty good for us. So we'll get a volley off there. I'm just going to pull them back into the trees so they get into some cover. We'll try and hassle a little bit. Got to keep an eye on them. They have got very good conditions, so they probably will charge. Keep our units moving and just try and spot the enemy on top of this hill. Oh, in fact, they're taking fire, so let's get them into cover. So the artillery is up on top of that hill. Got to watch out. Oh, where's Avril going? Oh, man, he's broken. Seriously? Avril, well, let's just pull back our skirmishers as well, just for a second. Oh, don't go that way. What the hell? Pull back. Oh, they're pulling back the wrong way. Let's get Avril back into the action. The skirmishers are in danger of being lost now. Let's pull you up, back up again. Let's get these into a nice position to move on top of these hills, and all our cavalry is going to get over to the other side as quick as they can. Our skirmishers have got themselves in a terrible position here. Let's pull back. At least they're keeping Early with his 2,600 units busy at the bottom of the hill there, and we've got to take this flag. Oh, hello artillery. Hello artillery. That could be worth a charge. Let's move across there with the skirmishers as well and start moving on top of this. Oh, whoa, hold on. No. Okay, so we've bumped into one huge battalion right there. We'll keep the skirmishers moving and Grant moving over to that side. How are we doing over here? We are engaging. Early is attacking. Let's just withdraw real quick. Our skirmishers have actually kind of got away with it a little bit. Let's move them over to the left there. And let's engage here. We're going to take some heavy hits from their artillery, but we will get out. Oh, some skirmishers. Let's attack. Let's charge those down. See if we can get rid of those. Let's keep Bubblebox over here. And we'll bring Loomis up on the flank to help out as well. Keep Magna moving. Keep the these guys moving. And on this side, yeah, we need to keep an eye on what's going on over here. Let's move Avril up into the bushes there. So we've actually managed to capture these skirmishers, so we'll get Grant now moving forward. We'll send our skirmishers just to hassle their artillery a little bit over on the flank. Loomis is coming in to support, so we've got our 3 full sets of units keeping them busy as Forno comes in to help out, and that means we can get around the back of them. Now this is their only set of guns, I believe. Oh, Averil's being well attacked. Let's pull him back a little bit. We've managed to rout Trimble. Now this could be worth a rear attack. In fact, we could get this. Yeah, let's just charge. Let's just charge. That means we can charge their guns. And that means you can also charge their guns, which means we will absolutely destroy their guns. And everyone else can move in and help out against their infantry, including General Bubblebox. And our skirmishers can come in. So we're meleeing like crazy. Let's get... Oh, they've pulled back. That's okay, because we are really doing some serious damage to their guns, which is what I wanted to do. Skirmishers are helping out as well. Keep out. Let's not go too mad. Let's skirmish, use our other skirmishers, and keep the pressure on their main battalions. Why are we flanked? Oh, there's some skirmishers over here. Shit. Okay. That's a pain in the ass, that is. But we're doing plenty of damage to their guns, which is what I really want to do at the start of this battle. Let's just pull our guys back, move these back. Oh, retreat. Skirmishers are going to get charged by Trimble. Okay, attack these skirmishers. Maloney, come forward. What's happened to Avril? Avril, you need to get back into the fight. We don't want Early breaking off and going helping out with their main set of units. Now, let's bring one of these the cavalry back. Bring the other one around the back of them. Try to really hassle them if we can. Still pounding their guns, which is good. In fact, that's going to be worth... If we can get those skirmishers back. Well, we can engage Forno with 2 sets of brigades now. These guns I'm a little bit worried about now. Need Averil to come because Early's coming back on the attack, which is not good. Let's come round with our cavalry to try and attack these skirmishers and the artillery. A draw? What? That was really quick. Okay, I wasn't watching the timer, but it looks like it's been a draw. We lost 1,700 infantry. Well, I'm a little bit disappointed with that. I guess we ran out of time and I wasn't watching the timer too carefully. Did we get any goodies? I got a few goodies rescued and captured a few as well. But at least we didn't lose too many units, which is really important in this actual campaign. Okay, so let's head back to base, lick our wounds. We have actually managed to exchange all those prisoners we captured as well, so we didn't take too much damage. And in the next battle, we're going to be moving on to Thoroughfare Gap. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave me a like and any comments below what you think of this game, and I'll see you in the next one.